You lick the top first, and then you stick your tongue inside. Well, how else are you supposed to eat a Cadbury's cream egg?
Run!
Oh, hey, sports fans, Haroon Rashid, Khemeia Consulting, and welcome to Haroon's Hangout, the internationally featured show on marketing innovation. Today, we've got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about why you need a marketing vision. And today, we're going to be joined by the head of business insights at Khemeia Consulting, Mr. Jon Stephenson. How's it going, Jon?
Good morning, Haroon.
Awesome, awesome. Great to have you back on the show, buddy. Well, today, guys, we're going to be talking about what is a marketing vision, how a marketing vision can empower your team, and how a marketing vision can improve your sales. So let's just get me back on the screen. I think you can see me and hear me. Can you see me, hear me?
Yep.
Great, great. So we're going to start off with a story. So it might have been about 9 months ago, me, Jon, and our intern Cameron all had a meeting, and we were going to discuss our content. And it was at that meeting I realized that as head of marketing, I dropped a ball because I'd not actually set the marketing vision for the company. Now, if you look at the sharp end with our director, Ian Sharp, he talks about the importance of setting a business vision. And why wouldn't you set a marketing vision? And I said to the guys, you know what? I need to set this vision, first of all, because I've got all these ideas in my head, but unless I communicate that to everybody, there's going to be no clarity, there's going to be no clear direction, and you can't measure performance and all that kind of stuff. So we talked about it, and I set the marketing vision, and I talked about I want to have our own online TV network. I want to do content in this sort of style. I want to do this. I want to do that. And Jon and Cameron were really, it seemed like they were energetic and they were really on board with it. I think you guys were anyway. You might say differently. I don't know. but within about 6 to 9 months, we've had unprecedented growth with our digital marketing. We've had, a record number of traffic to our website. In terms of clicks on our content, we've seen over 1,100 clicks a month. That's going up from about 300 a month. So we've had like almost 4 times, the kind of traffic and all that kind of stuff. And it's been absolutely fantastic. We have our own online TV network. For a brief stint earlier this year, we had a sponsorship deal with an American company called Movi, who were, an upcoming app and everything like that. So we had loads of exposure. And as a result of that, we've had lots of people coming on this show. We've had great opportunities with innovation around Yorkshire and the UK. So it's been really, really good. So what are your thoughts about that, Jon, in terms of setting the marketing vision and how the team can catch that vision?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Haroon. I think it comes down to 3 things. The first one is we sat down and we worked out where should we play. So where are our most attractive markets? Second thing we did was we worked out how the devil are we going to compete? What have we got to do to get that edge, to get that competitive advantage? Third thing we did, how will we win? That's so important. What's the approach? It's going to be sustainable, and yes, it's going to be profitable. So in order to make the marketing vision happen, we kind of took a step back and said, okay, which creative ideas should we make happen, which you talked about at the top of the show? Which customer segments shall we focus on? And importantly, which services should we start to promote over others?
Absolutely. And how did you feel once I'd set the marketing vision? How did you and maybe Cameron kind of feel about the whole thing? Like, was it daunting? Was it exciting? Did you feel like, oh yeah, now we know where we're going and stuff like that? What did you guys feel?
Well, in a roundabout way, I've always been a big believer in good old-fashioned storytelling, Haroon. So what do I mean by that? The marketing vision itself, we sat down and we outlined it, and it helped make an emotional connection with the business girl and where we're heading as a company, as Khemeia Consulting, Yorkshire's innovation agency. And to throw a quote at you, I thought it helped foster a sense of collaboration, and it turned Cam, let's say, from a passive listener into an inspired follower. in terms of what the marketing vision was and where we were heading.
Yeah, well, it's funny because Cameron, for those of you who don't know, is our intern. He's doing his third year placement with us now. He, like John was saying, at first he wouldn't say a boo to a goose. He wouldn't say anything. He would just sit there and listen. But all of a sudden, once you set the marketing vision, he just became a different person. He was giving his ideas. He was kicking my ass about certain things where he's saying, come on, why haven't we done this yet? And all that. And I'm like, hey, dude. But that was great, though, because all of a sudden he caught the vision. He was running with it, and he was not only just doing it, he was developing it. And he came to me and said, I've got this idea for this show, or I've got this for that. And even for Haroon's Hangout and at the sharp end, he was giving us some really great ideas about how to make it slicker and the process that we have to do the shows, because we don't just do them willy-nilly. There's actually some thought that goes behind them, believe it or not. So that was really good. Now, in terms of improving sales, I think that there is a really strong correlation between setting a marketing vision and improving your lead generation and sales. Now, I said that we've driven loads more traffic to the website. We've got loads of people clicking on our content now. And it's great because, like, what we found is that our conversion rates are improving now, because when people come to the website, like, say, Ian does a lot of the lead generation for us because he's with those people of influence. He has the connections. When people go to the website, they go, oh, this is great. We like that, like the animation about the innovation, the Khemeia way innovation thing that we have, the process that we have. It's helping to convert those leads now into sales. So have you got any thoughts on that, John, as well?
Yeah, sure. I was going to say that really selling boils down to one simple thing, and that's helping customers achieve their desired future. That sounds a bit woolly, so what do I mean? Well, Andy Bounds has got an approach, and if I can remember it and get my caffeine memory going at the moment, it's a 5-step approach. It's called ABCDE, the simplest way to sell. And I think this is a real short way to think how the marketing vision fits into the sales. And that simply is the 5 steps. A, think of the afters. So the simplest way to sell more. B, be certain, state you can help them. C, convince, prove you can help them. D, deal with objections, remove concerns. And electives, offer them options that they can choose between for their product or service that you're offering. And that's it, Haroon.
Fantastic. Well, thanks a lot. We're going to leave it there today, guys, keeping it short and sweet. I just want to say and announce again that we have next week coming on the show, behavioral expert Vanessa Van Edwards coming on to talk about body language tips for video marketing. Now, Vanessa is a contributor for CNN, Forbes. She's on TV a lot over in America, and she's based in Portland. It's going to be a fantastic show. Now, I'm going to be flying the flag and doing the show at midnight UK time. So I don't know if anybody's going to be up at that time, but you will be able to get the show, the episode, and the full show notes on our blog at KhemeiaConsulting.com. You can just Google that title and it will come up in the search results. Now, we just want to say thank you very much for watching, guys. We hope that you found this useful. To be sure to check out the blog and the show notes. But from me and Jon the Major Stephenson, we want to say thanks a lot, guys, and take care, sports fans.